Askelson here. It is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. Today is time to the half hour and hour. Work on student pages 613 through 616. Do as much as you can. And remember, we've talked about a couple different kinds of clock. There's the analog clock that has an hour hand that is shorter and a minute hand that is longer. And as long as that minute hand is pointing up to 12 o'clock straight to the top, we can say that this clock is on the hour. And all we do is look at the hour hand and see that it is 3 o'clock. The other type of clock is the digital clock, and that shows numbers on a screen. And there's two little dots in the middle. On the left side is the hour hand, on the right are the minutes. And so you can see on this clock there are 2 hours, 0 minutes, so it is 2 o'clock. You can also show half hours on both of these clocks. Once again, this is the minute hand is pointing towards the top, so it's on the hour. So we say this one's just 9 o'clock, and you can see that shown here in the digital clock, 9 o'clock. But if the minute hand is pointing down at the 6, and if we started counting, if the minute hand was on the top like this one is, and we counted all the way down to here, every one of those little marks in there, there would be 30 little marks. So when the minute hand is pointing straight down at the 6, we say that it is half past or 30 minutes after the hour. And you can see the hour hand has gone past the 6, but hasn't gotten to the 7 yet. So when we look at the analog clock, we say that this time is 6:30. And on the digital clock, 6 hours, 30 minutes. So let's take a look at a couple of ideas. Here we have those same clocks once again, 9 o'clock, 6:30. Down below it says draw the minute hand to show the time. Write the time on the digital clock. So we've got the time 2:30. We've got the hour hand here about halfway between the 2 and the 3. And our job is to draw the minute hand. So would that minute hand be straight up, or would that minute hand be straight down? And we can look on a clock like this one, because this one, the hands do move. So if the hand is straight up, it is on the hour, 2 o'clock. And if I move that, you can see I'm moving it one of those little marks at a time. And they're counting up on the digital clock. There's 5 minutes, and there's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. So I see the time 2:30. The hour hand is halfway between the 2 and the 3, and the minute hand is pointing down towards the 6. So if I was going to draw that on my analog clock, I would draw the minute hand down here, pointing at the 6, and then the hours would be 2 and then 30. Okay, so we'll check that in just a second. On this one, it has the words 5:30. So here's my hour hand again, and you can see it's not pointing to 5 or 6. It's in between the two. And so it's past the 5, but not yet to the 6. So where would I draw my minute hand? Would I draw that minute hand straight up, or would I draw that minute hand straight down? Let's take a look. I'm going to move. Okay. That would be 5 o'clock right there. And we said half past 5. Well, this would be right on 5. So if I move to get that hour hand halfway in between, you can see now I'm at 5:30 or half past 5. My minute hand would be drawn straight down pointing at the 6, my hour hand halfway in between. So let's take a look at that on here and see if we're correct. So I would draw my minute hand straight down pointing at the 6. On my digital clock, I would say 5 hours, 30 minutes. So let's check and see if both of those are correct. And they are. 2:30 and 5:30. So today you're drawing hands on a clock, or you're reading time on the clock to the hour. And remember, if it's the hour, the minute hand is straight up at the 12. And if it's at the half hour, the minute hand is straight down at the 6. Hope that helps, first graders. Have a great day.